Guys, I hope everyone is having a wonderful Friday. I was a bit inspired today, well, from last night. For anyone who has not been catching up with The Bachelor, he made the right choice. Like, it was like 50-50. It was either the spark or that like instant like physical connection, or the smart choice, which is the more mentality kind of choice. And I always find that a lot of guys have this problem, so I thought today's topic would be like how a man should choose the right girl. Now obviously there's gonna be a bit of a spark, and there's gonna be a bit of that like smart idea. Now the difference between that is, I have to actually think about that now. So I guess at the age he was, like 32, like he should know by now, because he's got enough experience, and by experience I mean he's had his heart broken enough times. Now when you're young, you know, and spry and all that shit, like you haven't had your heart broken yet, so obviously you need to like see what you want, and then like you obviously play around a bit and you see what you want. You date a few different girls, and like what the most critical part of that is, then you eventually, well hopefully not, but eventually you will get your heart broken. And that is the biggest thing about life. You find out what you do want, but at the end of the day you find out what you don't want, you know. And as you get older, like obviously there is that spark, like you have an instant connection with certain girls, but at the end of the day you need to kind of look past that. I mean, at the end of the day, like honestly, you have to be attracted to a woman. Like obviously that is completely true. Like you can't get to know their personality off their looks, but at the end of the day you don't have to, but at some point you need to be attracted to a woman. But at the end of the day, you're attracted to them, like that's how you view them, and then at the end of the day you stay around with them for their personality. Because at the end of the day, like if you're going to be in a long-term relationship, and eventually maybe if you want to, you will have kids, like you have to remember, like you can't raise kids off of someone's looks. You have to raise them off of their personality and morals, and that is at the end of the day what will make like an amazing woman, you know. So I don't know how the fuck The Bachelor didn't realize this. I mean, obviously maybe, I think that was because he was in the love bubble. Like when people are in the love bubble, they don't see shit. And I think that's why I really admire how his friends like took it like a step back and took it from a different angle. Because obviously him being like right in front of the girl, like he's too close to see it, but you have to take another perspective from it. It's like, oh, like one of the guys said, oh, I can see what he likes in this girl, because that's what he's found in every single other girl that he's dated. And I found that really remarkable, that like a lot of men, I find that a lot of them are like going in their own trend, but that's obviously, if that's what he's been doing, then he shouldn't be doing it. And I think that is why, that's not why, but I think that's why he, at the end of the day, he has kind of chosen in the way that he did. Like obviously the girl, the girl that he chose was obviously a complete nerd, and obviously that was what he was into as well. She was a chemical engineer. She was a lot closer to age. Like he was 32, she was 28. The other girl was 23. I don't know why the fuck the girl at 23 years old would think that she was finding love. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing when I was 23 years old. So there you go. Like, and at the end of the day, she actually said that she wasn't even in love with him. Like, and I don't know. I mean, that's enough said, really. But at the end of the day, like, when a man tries to find a woman, he should obviously be attracted to them. But at the end of the day, they should only reel you in for their attractiveness. But then at the end of the day, you should stick with them because you admire their personality and morals. At the end of the day, I find this is what a lot of people do not think about these days, is morals. I think morality has gone down the shitstorm. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, that's just me. I'm just very old-fashioned. That's me, really. But I thought that's just a little insight into what's going on in my mind. I'm really happy The Bachelor actually chose the right girl. Oh, like, it gives me hope. I don't know who the fuck he's dating now. I think he broke up with her or some shit. I don't know why he did. But oh well. I hope everyone has a great Friday. I know I will. I will see you all later. Oh, one more thing, if I didn't say it before. I think I did. I'm not sure. This is all just me based off of my own opinion. It's off my own experience. And, you know, obviously a lot of other people have different opinions from their own different experiences. And you know what, if you do, that's great. But this is just my opinion off of my own experiences from what I've taken off of life. Yep, I'm great. Bye-bye.